Welcome folks, welcome back to our live streaming. It's the weekend, I'm happy, and I'm in Diablo, so everything's super happy. And now I'm fed as well, which is the biggest thing, so it's my belly. My belly is full now, and I'm very, very happy about that. Certainly hope you guys had a nice break, and that you were able to go away and get something to eat as well. Because I feel a lot better now, I'll tell you that much. It's about 3:30 p.m. on a Saturday here for me in Australia. I'm guessing that it's roughly about 9:30 p.m. Pacific and about 12:30 a.m. for the Eastern folk. So a big warm welcome to all of you guys as well. And thank you very much for joining us in this stream. As usual, we've also got ourselves a bit of a mumble chat room going on. And we always like to do that. And in there I can see a few folk. We've got Ashley sitting in there. Big hello to Ashley. I know that he can't talk, but that's okay. Hello to you. Tigerhawk Rosebud is definitely in the chat. Hi, Tiger.
Hello.
Now I see you're chatting away in the Twitch channel there, talking about your bot. Is everything okay?
I saw the thing for the bot command. That meant we could make the Nightbot do whatever we wanted.
Oh, I see. I thought you had some medical issue. There we go. All right, so it's bot commands. There we go. Okay, so does this mean we can take over Nightbot? You know what? I wish that the Nightbot had a... She says, does this mean we can have a dance command? /dance or exclamation mark dance would be cool, wouldn't it? Actually, I wonder what would happen if you typed that. You know what? I'm going to give it a go. Exclamation dance. Let's see what happens. Oh, I can't even spell dance. God damn it. Here we go. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Oh dear. You know what? I think I need to I'm going to make a custom command so that when you do /dance, it does something. So absolutely. Hi there, Devil's Bud 666 5:38 in the UK. Hang on a minute. I'm doing my math again. I reckon that means it's 5:38 a.m., which is pretty terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awful. Devils, you are committed in every sense of the word. There you go. So thank you for joining us here. Also in the chat room, I can see we've got Yorick's muted there. He's there. Doc Sun joins us. Hey, Doc, how's it going?
Hello, not too bad.
Good to see you.
Just sporting a little cold.
Oh, are you? Oh no. Oh no. I hate that. Do you know what you need? You need honey, right? Honey is good for a cold. We all know that. But did you know that honey and ice cream is also possibly good for a cold? Did you know you can squirt honey all over cold ice cream and it is awesome? Did you know that?
I'm gonna have to try it.
Yep. Well, you can blame someone like... Oh, actually, I don't know who it was. In our last stream, they were telling me about it. I think it might have been Seek. I think. I don't know. They were talking about...
Yeah, I was going to say it might have been Seeker, yeah.
Yeah, they had vanilla ice cream and were squirting dribbly, squeezy honey all over it, and it was making us terribly hungry. It was awful. But there you go. So I suggest you try some of that to make yourself feel a little better. That's my advice. But in all seriousness, I do hope that you do feel better very shortly. Big hello to... Who else is there? Uncle Jay. Whoops, sorry, I doubled up there. Hello. I'm trying to use this @ thing and be a good boy. There we go. So I get everyone spelling right. There we go. Hello, Uncle JC. Hi, Sambo and all. Just killed Diablo for the first time on PlayStation 4. Woo! Congratulations. Diablo is down. And of course, this is really cool, guys, because Uncle JC recently went out and bought Diablo 3. He hasn't played it before and is playing it, unlike us here playing it on the PC. He's playing it on PS4. Now I have the PS4 version, Uncle JC. It is awesome. Make sure you add me as a like a PSN friend, because it's so much fun on a console, because you get to sit down on the couch and instead of having to click all over the place, you just move the analog sticks. It's that simple. So there you go. Congratulations to you. Diablo is down. That means you reached the end of Act 4, unless I'm mistaken. And now you can hit up Act 5. So great stuff. And of course, there's a different boss in Act 5, but I'm not going to give anything away. Look who's back. Just when we thought she was out there kicking ass and taking names still in Hearthstone, it is Ariete. Hello, hello, hello to you there. Good to see you back. And I can't remember, Tiger, does Arietti play Diablo 3? I honestly don't remember. I don't remember seeing her in here, but I could be wrong.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Not sure. Oh well, we'll soon find out. If you are playing Arietti, we'd love to have you along, of course, for here as well. I can see also who else we've got here. Harvest Moon Craze is in the Mumble chat room as well. Hi, Harvest. How's it going?
Hi, I'm going good. How are you?
Yeah, much better now. I've got food in my belly. I'm having a look at the screen here of our community. And by the way, folks, I'll show you all about that in just a minute, like how to join our community, because we want you to join Distant World. I can see you're playing away, and you've reached level 15, Harvest, on your seasonal monk character, and you're in Act 1. Congratulations. You're leveling pretty fast. You're playing this lot. It's way too much than you should be.
Not really. I feel like I should be playing it more.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you. What do you reckon, Tiger? Anyone who wants to play a game like this more is okay in my books. What do you think? Not that you're addicted or anything, Tiger.
It certainly doesn't hurt.
No. And look at that. Arietti is saying in the chat that no, she doesn't play Diablo. Not that I've ever tried playing it, but I like watching you guys play. Ah, wait a minute. So Ari, you don't play Diablo? Ah, so you're not in the cool club then? Ah. Oh, well, we'll just, yeah, whatever. I'll just kind of ignore you from now on. No, I'm just joking. Do you know what you should do, Ari? I know that we've sort of convinced you to start playing Hearthstone, and I think you downloaded StarCraft 2 as well. You might as well make it the trifecta. Why not? I mean, you've got the launcher there. You've got all these Blizzard games. You might as well download the free version of Diablo 3, because what if, God forbid, you liked it? Imagine if you liked it. Now, I'm not saying it's a highly addictive game or anything like that, but I do recommend you might as well grab it, because it's tons of fun, and we're all here. And speaking of which, and by the way, yes, Uncle JC is saying they're onto the expansion, which comes in the Evil, whatever it's called, version on PlayStation 4, the Ultimate Evil Edition, I think is what it's called over there. So if you do have a PlayStation 4, folks, highly recommend it. It looks gorgeous on a PlayStation 4 as well. But here we are in Distant World, and if you're playing this game, all you need to do is click on this little icon down the bottom right here next to your friends list, and it's called Communities, and this was recently brought in. You can see here I belong to Distant World, but if you don't, then you just click on the Find button there, you go over to the filter here, you type Distant World, and then you click on Search. Now, it's not going to happen for me because I'm already in Distant World, so it won't find us. But if you weren't in Distant World, we'd appear right there, and then you just click down here where it says Join Community, and that's it. You're part of us. Well, what'll happen is we'll get a request to add you, and that will pop up in here and give us a notification. Now already you can see, if I show the offline members, we've got tons and tons and tons and tons of people already playing here in Distant World. In fact, you can see them all along the bottom there as well, which is really, really cool. So you can see everybody's character. But if I want to filter it to offline members, already there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 online members here right now, and you can see what they're doing. You can see that some of them are in the menu. There's Steph, for example. Eagle Wings is Steph. You can see that Ashley is playing adventure mode in Torment 3 difficulty. Democrates is in the menus, etc, etc. Doc's in Act 1. What are you doing, Tiger? Oh, you're in adventure mode, so you're doing hard as well. And of course, hard is great because you can adjust the difficulty in this game. Hard's cool because you get, what, Tiger? 75% extra XP and gold, I think it is, isn't it? I think that's the number. Something like that.
I think so. Yeah, something like that.
So not only can you see what everyone's doing here in Distant World, but you can see the news, and you can create your own posts, and you can see what everyone's doing. So for example, Tiger here recently earned the achievement Demon Slayer, and we can click on that and it actually brings it up. So they're all hot links. It's really, really well done. Also, you've got this here. You've got the chat. So for example, I can type /C, that means I'm in clan chat, and say, hi all, how's everyone, except I can't type, going today? There we go. And it's like World of Warcraft, so it's just like this glorified chat channel as well. Now, one thing I want to make perfectly clear. There we go, look at that. Hiya, she says, hi, says everyone. If you're like me and you like to play games and have other people around, this is for you. And it's a great social little channel. There's Star Saber as well. I know there's Star. Hi, Star. Let me just say, by the way, speaking of Star Saber, I don't know if you guys can see on the screen here, but currently our recent donations, one of our most who said apples, hello Frozen, and hello Harvest, oranges, Look at that. Number 1, the most recent donator here is Star Saber. So I just want to say hi, Star Saber. Thank you very much for your recent donation to our communities. There we go. And yeah, a huge thank you to you, Star, because of course all of that money goes straight towards the renting of our Mumble server, of our websites, all that sort of stuff. And in fact, if you want to know, your donation today was enough to pay for 1 month of Mumble server for Distant World. That's exactly what it paid for. So there you go. So I hope you feel good, because...
And Sambo's 2G.
Oh, hey, what was that? Is that you? Oh, who's that? Who said that? Oh,
It's your worst nightmare.
God.
Who do you think it is?
No. No! And I went quickly fumbling for the kick mute ban button. I can't find it. Oh my god. Shiv, you have a lot to answer for, my lady, because as you guys know, if you've been in the last stream, you might see this here, this bright pink Sambo death counter. Yeah, you shush you. This is all your fault. This is all your fault. Now, the thing is, in the last show, which was Hearthstone, unfortunately, Shiv, I lost a couple of matches. Just a couple. And what happened is I had to keep increasing my death counter. And in the entire, I think it was 2-hour live stream, I think it got to 8 or 7. I can't remember. It was it was pretty bad. That's all I will say. And so I look terrible in front of all of these people, and it's all your fault. Because of course, if we didn't have a death counter, they wouldn't know how bad I was. Seriously. So
Sambo, they've known that even before you had the counter.
Oh, really? Oh, well, look, it wasn't quite as obvious then, without the counter.
Oh no, says the guy who fireballed himself.
Moving right along. Let's go to the chat room here quickly. By the way, welcome, Shiv. It's good to have you along. Do you play Diablo 3?
I have it, but I've been told no playing it until I get expansion.
Right, okay, yep. Well, I mean, the expansion is really cool, but a lot of the core features have changed, and you don't need the expansion to access those core features. So it is still a 10 times better game than it was. Boring, very boring when it came out originally. It's nothing like that now. Of course, it is pretty much Diablo 2. Frozen Winter is saying, what are you saying? Sambo is an enabler or a Blizzard pusher, or maybe both. I'm not a Blizzard pusher. Look, I just want to talk about that for a second. A lot of people accuse me of being on the payroll of Blizzard or on the take or whatever. Blizzard don't work like that, for a start. I have a very close relationship with Blizzard here in Australia, Blizzard ANZ, and that's for things like he will contact me and say, hey, we've got this event going on, just so you know about it, or would you like us to promote your latest Let's Play on our Facebook page, stuff like that. And especially they help me out when I get false copyright claims. But that's it. That's as far as my relationship goes. So I don't have any financial gain or reason to be pushing Blizzard games. The reason I push Blizzard games is this, and it's simple. I love them. So if you don't like that, get over it, and I don't care. And in fact, if you have a look, that's not aimed at you, by the way, Frozen. That's just to all of my detractors. If you have a look on my my Twitch profile here, you see I blatantly state that I am a Blizzard fanboy. So sue me. I love Blizzard. I love their games at the moment. I love Hearthstone. I love Diablo 3. I love World of Warcraft. I love Heroes of the Storm. And of course I love StarCraft 2 more and more at the moment that I'm playing it. So yes, I'm a Blizzard fanboy. If you're not a Blizzard fanboy, you're probably on the wrong channel, to be completely honest. That's it. Hello there. Star Saber is saying no problem for the donation. Thank you very much, sir. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you. Steph is saying Star just helped me to get 2 legendaries, a staff and a helm in Diablo 3. Really? Wow, grats guys, that's fantastic. Ashley is saying thanks Shiv for the death counter.
You're welcome, Matt.
That's, yeah, whatever. Sambo is a secret pro gamer. He just plays like this to make us all feel better. Thank you, Frozen. That's yeah, that's exactly what it is. Tiger knows that because she's seen me in real life. She knows I'm a pro gamer. Tiger, back me up. Tiger.
No comment. No comment on that.
Sniff! Don't you sniffle, Frozen Winter. Don't be silly. That wasn't aimed at you at all. You just brought up the topic. That was aimed at my detractors. You are not a detractor. You're a supporter here, and I do appreciate it. So thank you very much. Anyway, so if you guys want to join this,
bag.
what's that?
I said he was just a punching bag that started it.
That's right. That's exactly. Well, you brought up the topic, so I'm glad you did though, because it is a bit of an elephant in the room at the moment, because a lot of YouTubers are being exposed for not disclosing that they're getting paid large sums of money for promoting games and not telling their viewers, and they're pretending that it's just them. Trust me, if I was getting paid lots of money by a company to promote their games, well, firstly, I'd tell you guys about it, but secondly, I wouldn't have to have a day job. So yeah, I do this because I love it. I've been doing it for over 4.5 years now. I think I've definitely done my bit in terms of promoting all of these games. Not once have I received a single cent from any of them, and I'm very proud of that fact. And the reason that is the case is because we have integrity here at Distant World, and we're going to keep it that way forever. So just put that rumour to rest. There we go. Hello, Socks World. A big hello to you. Let me try and type this again. Hi at Socks. See, I'm trying to be good and use the actual names. There we go. Now, what are we going to be doing today? Let's get into it. What I want to do is twofold today, and the stream is going to be, I don't know, about an hour and a half, that sort of length. It's not going to be epic in length, but we're going to do two things. I'm going to show you something. If we go here into Distant World, you'll notice that there are varying levels, and by the way, we can sort our roster here by level just by clicking on the word level. So for example, you can see there are a couple of folk up the top here, me and Ashley, who are higher than everyone else. Now I do want to do a Nephilim Rift in a minute, because I want to, like, I'm trying to level up. I'm level 59. I'm trying to get to level 60 right now, so hopefully I'll be able to do that. But there's a bunch of folk here who are a lot lower level, and especially down the bottom here, we've got Star Saber, we've got Steph there, we've got Harvest, Tiger, all of those folk. And time permitting, what I want to do, guys, is hop on one of my lower characters, lower level characters. In fact, if we have a look at my profile here, you can see my heroes. I've got some, here we go, look, I've got a level 8 there, little level 8, what is that? I think it's a mage, I think. I don't even remember. What is it? Where does it tell me? Here we go, wizard. Sorry, wizard. So little level 8 wizard. I've got a level 2 witch doctor. I've got a level 5 demon hunter. Plus I've got some a level 30 monk as well. And that sort of covers off all of these things. So I want to try and do some lower level stuff as well. So don't go away. So I won't spend the whole time doing rifts or bounties. But I do want to start off with that because it's a bit cathartic. I like bashing skulls. So I'm just going to hop in quickly now and do something high level, just one thing, whether it's one bounty or one Nephilim Rift, and then just sort of get it out of the system, if you know what I mean, and then we'll get to and play with some of you guys here as well. So there we go. So what do we got here? Uncle JC, I love Blizzard games, and art and animation is amazing. Yeah, take the cutscenes in this game seriously beautiful. Uncle JC, I agree with you 100%, by the way. Like, I keep saying to Tiger and Co that if they could make this, like, if they could make the World of Warcraft movie out of cinematics, I would watch that in a heartbeat. Shiv, you must appreciate the cinematics in a Blizzard game, surely. I mean,
well, of course, but no. There's someone in the chat room.
Let me have a look in the chat room.
Cupcake.
Oh, look at that. It's Regina J. Lacerta. Oh, hello there. Oh, good Lord. Now we're in trouble. Now we are in trouble. Actually, I wonder if Reggie's got Diablo 3. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure her and her long-suffering partner have got StarCraft 2. Reggie can correct me on that one, but I'm not sure if you guys have got Diablo 3. Not sure. My conundrum right now, by the way, hello Reggie, good to see you there. Everyone keeps asking us to do Guild Wars again. Just saying. Just saying. So yeah, maybe we have to get back to that one day. This legendary two-handed sword that I picked up the other day is extra damage, but not the extra crit damage. So I've been tossing up whether to equip this. You can see here 57k versus 58. I kind of like the crit damage, you know what? I'm just going to put that in my inventory. So there we go. And these are all my legendaries. Look at this. I'm so lucky here. And I honestly have not been playing this character for very long. What I also need to do is get out my wings. So I'm going to ask someone in the chat room. Major decision going on here. In fact, I think I'm going to ask Doc-san. Doc, if you're there, I need your help. And it's very serious. I need to know which set of wings to wear today. It's very serious stuff, and there are 3 to choose from. I'm just going to go through them right now. Here we go. Now, I do want to bring up my Spectral Hound. So now I've got my Spectral Hound and I've got my little Treasure Goblin there. And if you're wondering where the Treasure Goblin comes from, it's from this puzzle ring who summons a Treasure Goblin who picks up normal quality items for me. It's fantastic. By the way, congratulations, Ashley earned the seasonal achievement called Fat Stacks. This is the other great reason for being in Distant World is you can get to congratulate all the others as they get fat loots and achievements. And by the way, what I meant to say before is, Tigerhawk Rosebud, you'll be able to back me up on this. A lot of times people go to join a guild in a game. There's an expectation, Tiger, isn't there, that you have to participate in every event and you have to be an active player, and there's no such thing as logging in and playing as yourself. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Do you honestly think that Distant World is like that in any of our games?
No, they're not at all like that.
No, exactly. So my point is, folks, don't be shy. If you'd like to come and join us here in Distant World, you can completely ignore us. You can just lurk. Okay, you can just hang about in the Distant World chat channel and watch what's going on. No one is going to pressure you ever to do something. Okay, so a lot of people don't join communities because they feel the pressure of having to be somewhere at a certain time, or oh, if I log on, then I'm going to get asked to do a dungeon run, and I just want to log in and be by myself. By default, everyone does their own thing. Every now and then you'll see something come out in the clan that says, hey, I'm about to run a Nephilim Rift, anyone interested, let me know. But at no point ever will any Distant World member say to you, hi, you have to come along on this Rift now. So don't be shy and come along and join us here online. So Reggie is saying, yes, we do have StarCraft 2. Oh, cool. Okay, that's good. Yes, we should do the arcade. Well, look, Reggie, Tiger and I are going to be doing a live stream tomorrow of the StarCraft 2 arcade stuff. So if you're around, maybe we can contact you after the stream. We'd love to have you as a special guest on the show because it's been such a long time since we've live streamed together. So there we go. And my partner...
I miss Reggie.
Oh yeah, I miss her. I miss Reggie as well, believe it or not. Poor Meatball, the long-suffering partner. That's right. Ashley is saying, yeah, I'm a lurker. You're no lurker. You're no lurker. You're very active around here. Uncle JC is saying, I need one of those goblin rings. Tell me about it. How awesome. And Reggie's saying, what, am I allowed to completely ignore Sam? Well, you always completely ignore me. What are you talking about? What makes it any different now? Good Lord. Okay, so Doc, I need your help. So I've either got, let me see, from the first collector's edition of Diablo 3, I've got the Angelic Wings, which are a sort of blue luminescent color like this. Or from the Reaper of Souls collector's edition, I've got the Wings of Valor. And they're very bright. They're like a golden set of wings. Or, speaking of Reggie and StarCraft, she's the Queen of Awful. Well, from the Queen of Blades over in StarCraft, I've got these. This is from the StarCraft Heart of the Swarm Collector's Edition. And that, of course, is Kerrigan's Wings. So, Doc, do I want expansion? Do I want the core wings? Do I want the expansion wings? Or do I want Kerrigan's wings? What do you reckon?
Kerrigan's.
Kerrigan. Done deal. I like it. We haven't rocked them for a while actually, so there we go. Alright, so that is it, folks. I hope that's explained enough about our community here and how it works.
Thank you.
No obligation, very easy to join. There are no level requirements. That's the other thing. You know what, Shiv? People say to me, oh, I'd love to join Distant World and Diablo 3, but I've only got a level 2. I mean, does that matter at all, Shiv? Honestly.
Well, if you're saying but then yes, but for everyone else, no.
I knew you'd say something horrible to me. You can't resist, can you? Now, Harvest, how long has it taken? I'm just going to go to our clan again. I just want to have a look at your character here. Here we go. Let's tick. There we go. Oh, there's lots of people online at the moment. Good Lord. Harvest, you're level 15. How many sessions has it taken you to get to level 15 so far, Harvest? Oh, is she there? Maybe she must be off fighting monsters.
Yeah, I'm here.
Like, I mean, you know, some people think, oh, it takes way too long to level up in yet another RPG, right? How long is it taking you to get to 15? Like, in terms of play sessions. And if a session is an hour, let's pretend. I mean, is this 20 sessions or is it a couple?
It doesn't even take that long. It's just a few of them. I mean, I'm not even that far, so...
Excuse me, I'm sipping on my cup of tea. Yeah, and that's the point. I mean, Tigerhawk Rosebud, I see you're level 30 on this character. And by the way, Tiger, do you mind if I bring up your profile on the stream? Is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay, so we just right click on her, and the UI in this game is fantastic. View profile. So now we're looking at all of the intimate details of DW Tigerhawk Rosebud. Here's all her saucy secret characters here. We can spy on her. But if we go in and have a look at her...
All my awesomeness, you mean?
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. All your awesomeness. You're currently on this character here, which is Trixie Dixie. I nearly said that very wrong, by the way. And by the way, look at this cool Cisco who is in chat who said, oh my god, I got a legendary on Act 1. Grats. And this is why we love being in a clan, because everyone can say yay. And Frozen is saying, I've been thinking about going hardcore. If I'm going to start from scratch, I might as well go all the way. Ooh, let's see. Bold move going hardcore. But this is so much fun, you know, just doing this, is being able to chat, and people say, oh, what do you reckon, should I do this, should I do that? That's what it's about here, being in the community in Diablo 3. But let's have a look at this profile. So go back to Scarlet's heroes here, Tigerhawk Rosebud. So you're on this level 30. I can see you've got 2 seasonal characters there, but we can actually see her character in person. That's what she looks like. We can see her build. So these are the skills and passives that she's rocking. Not only that, we can click on inspect and see her exact pieces of gear. So if I wanted to be exactly like Tiger and exactly like this character here, I can easily see what is available. And by the way, all of this is also available online on the Diablo 3 website. It's quite amazing. But we can see here that Tiger already has a level 70 and a level 64. So you've been just a little bit busy in Diablo 3, haven't you? It's amazing.
Maybe a little bit.
Too funny, but I mean, it's fun. It's so addicting, and especially now compared to what it was like. And by the way, you can see there, see, this is what happens. I can help, says Ashley, with some fast leveling for those who want it, by the way. And Cool Cisco is saying, I'd like that. So, and this is good, because what Ashley will do is he'll open up a adventure torment mode, and he will be able to take all you guys through, and you'll get lots of fat loot and lots of XP, which is really cool. So Ashley, thanks Ashley. Hang on, thanks Ash. There we go. That's really nice of you. Because what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do something solo at the moment. So I think what we'll do, by the way, your choices are, once you have hit adventure mode, is we can, as you know, have a look at the map. There are 5 acts in Diablo 3. 2 of them at any one time will have a bonus on them, and when you hit adventure mode, you can go anywhere at any time. So you do not have to follow the story, so you can just map travel anywhere. If I wanted to, I could say, okay, I want to do the High Heavens, and here you can see there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bounties available. And that means I can run any of these 5, I can run one of them. If I run all 5 of them, I get this as a reward at the end of it. It's a Heraldric Cache, which also has a bunch of XP, gold, legendaries, you name it. There's a chance for everything to drop out of those. But I also get all the XP and goodies along the way. So it's optional, and if you wanted to, you could do all 5. That normally takes about 45 to 60 minutes, just so you know. But that's just one act. I do that every day, and I have fun. If you wanted to, though, you could do each of these 5 acts and the 5 bounties within before you're not allowed to do any more for the day. So you could do 25 bounties if you really, really wanted to. So they're a neat way of doing things and keeping it light. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to run one of those, and then we're going to run one of these Nephilim runs, which is like a mini dungeon, and I'm going to do that on my character here, just to tip me over to, well, actually I'm nearly level 60. Look at this. I am... In fact, I'm 99.99999% of the way through level 59, so that's kind of funny. But I'm just going to do a couple of these activities, and then we're going to join the others, and we'll play something else with them. Just going to the chat room quickly. Socksworld is saying, I want to play this game, but my video card on my PC isn't strong enough. Oh, really? Oh, look, if you tried, I mean, look, like everything else, you can go into the options here and you can go to video and you can turn all this right down. So I presume you've already tried that, but it still looks okay on the lowest setting. So do give that a go if you haven't already. And Uncle JC is saying, my PC is crap too. Do you have a PS4? It's awesome. Yeah, good idea. Honestly, if you've got a PS4, it looks amazing.
I didn't think Diablo 3 was that harder than computer requirements.
Do you know what? It wasn't, but it is now. And I mean, I don't know if you can see, but things are very detailed now. But the thing is, that's with them on Ultra, right? So you can turn it right down. So it's a good point you make there, Shiv. If you turn everything right down, it's not that hard on things. Frozen is saying the 2 acts are marked as bonuses and you get extra blood shards for doing the bounties. That's what the bonus means. And if you're wondering what the blood shards is all about, that's this red number down here, which is 61 in my case. And it means there's a special vendor over here. Where is she? She's somewhere in every place. It's different. Here we go. Kadala.
You look like you could use a new item of indeterminate usefulness.
Indeterminate usefulness, that's right. I don't have quite enough blood shards, but by doing those bounties and getting blood shards, we can come along here, and it's like a bit of a gamble. You can take a mystery weapon, and sometimes it'll just be average, and sometimes it'll be amaze balls. So this is replacing the gambling from Diablo 2 pretty much, and it's a recent addition to the game as well. Whoops, I've still got my Spectral Hound on me, so I need to go and dump that in my treasure chest. And Tiger Hawk, you're saying you have to turn your ones down as well, do you? Your settings.
Yeah, I don't have it up, but I have a lot of them turned down to low or off.
Right. Okay. But I mean, it's still completely playable, right? It doesn't matter in a way. I mean, who cares?
Yeah, it's still playable.
Yeah, it's still totally fun. All right, we're gonna do what are we gonna do here? I want to go to where do I want to go? I just want to do one bounty. Where haven't we been for a while? New Tristram's beginning. Maybe we'll actually stay here. What have I got? What's the first bounty? Westmarch Commons. We could do that, or go out and go into the High Heavens. And the first one is the Gardens of Hope. Let's do that, because it looks like there's a boss in there as well. Steph is saying, Socks, you might want to try and turn VSync on in the game. I have to do that to keep my card's temperature down. I couldn't agree with you more. And by the way, here's our objectives for this bounty. All we've got to do is kill Khatun, and we've got to kill 100 enemies in the Gardens of Hope, which is where we are here. Hit tab will give you a map here, which we'll uncover as we run around, quite obviously. And by the way, how awesome does my little Crusader look? Honestly, it's just so amazing. I love this game so much. So there you go. Hello there. Who's that? Hello. Hi. I'm going to try and do this typing thing again. Hi, I'm terrible with names. Mark Lemeo. How's that? Did I say it right? Hello, Mark Lemeo. Nice of you to join the live stream. Good of you. Star Saber. By the way, that's the other cool thing you can see in the clan, or if you're friends with people, you can see when they go on and offline, which is kind of neat. All right, let's get into this. Now, I am a terminal crate smasher, so I love smashing all of the things. If you want to know what my build is, it is a Condemn build. And already we've got ourselves, look at that, level 60, woo! I turned level 60, I'm very happy about that, got myself, thank you, got myself an achievement there, thank you. And already we've got ourselves a rare little mini boss here. Now if you want to know about my build, oh, and look at that, special snowflakes, because I am a special snowflake. That's me. Kill 15 of the following unique enemies.
You are special.
I am
in more ways than one.
Yeah, you're all horrible to me. That is. Why can't I pick it up?
You like it?
Pick up, you. There we go. Got a bit of lag there. Yeah, sadly I do. But I know I'm a special snowflake. And yay, I'm level 60. That's fantastic. Now what that means is that I need to go into my skills. Speaking of build, and sort things out. I won't do that now, don't worry. But here's my... Ooh, it sounds bad in the background. Let's activate Condemn there. Say goodnight. Now, what is Condemn? It's a right-click ability here that basically sucks everything in and then, like, AoE explodes them. It's pretty amazing. You're so special, you got your own death counter, says Frozen. That's right. So let's hope that it stays at 0 during this live stream. But the Condemn build... yeah, the Condemn build is lots of fun. That's what it looks like. If you want to know exactly what my build does look like, though, there's a link to it actually in my description here on the Twitch website, on my profile. But just to make it easier for you guys, here's a link in chat right now of my actual build. Thank you, Socks World. That's a link there for my current Condemn build. Now, Condemn is normally used at level 70, but I'm just using it now to get used to it. Hello there, Kane. How's it going? Hi, Kane. Thank you for coming along and joining us here. And also, hello, Cool Cisco as well. Didn't see you join there before. Nice of you guys to... whoopsie. Nice of you guys to be here in the chat and support us. Really love it. All right, so... Tab again is what we use to have a look at the map. I'm just going to uncover the map very quickly and kill 100 enemies and then kill this boss just to show you guys what adventure mode is like. So you can see we don't have to play through the story. There's the Condemn and away they go. And I don't know why we've already got... That's weird that there were already things on the ground up there. I don't remember fighting up there. That's bizarre. Anyway, never mind. So it doesn't take long to do one of these bounties. Normally takes about I don't know, 10 minutes maximum. Look at these. Look at all these achievements coming through here. Cool Cisco earned the achievement, follow me around, etc. So it's great to see our clan members making all of this progress, and that's why we love being in a clan community, so we can help support each other, congratulate each other. And of course, when you're playing a game, again, it doesn't mean that you have to actually be in the game with them. It just means you've got a nice little chat channel there, and you can say, hey, how was your day at work, and all that sort of things. And look at that, Steph has come online as well in the game. Oh, but look at this, we've got ourselves another big boss here. Now, the death counter, let's hope that I can keep it set to 0. Going to right click and condemn, and you'll see all of those enemies get sucked in, and then boom. Now, I've got to stay away from the poison on the ground there. It is nasty, this stuff. And I've got a funny feeling I'm going to die, but anyway, we'll see. Oh, I actually survived. Oh my god, Shiv. Can you believe it? Your death counter may stay at 0. Amazing. Do you know what? We were playing Heroes of the Storm last night, and it went up to like 2 or something. And then in Hearthstone today, it went up to something hideous like 8. It's not very nice at all.
Thanks.
I know. It's so big. Terrible.
Hey Sandra, your worst nightmare came true.
What's that? Oh!
There's 2 shivs.
What? There's 2. Oh, look at that. There are 2 Shiv. Why is there a Shiveria Moonrunner and a Shiv in here?
So I was actually on my phone when I was talking to you guys.
Oh.
So I decided to come down on my computer so you guys can hear me better.
Ah, there you go. Actually, your voice did sound a little bit different. It's amazing the difference that the phone makes, to be completely honest. There you go. So yeah, look, again, like all other Blizzard games, folks, this game has a free-to-play option, like this. I guess you can call it a trial, but they call it the starter edition. Suck in all the enemies and blow them up. There we go. Now, I think what's available in the trial version of this game, oh, nasty, is the first few acts of the campaign, or first few bits of the campaign. Oh, move out of the fire, Sandra. There you go. I think you can create a character of every class. I honestly don't remember. Does anyone here in the Mumble chat room have the starter edition that could tell us what you actually experience? I've never had it.
Used to have it.
Oh yeah. So what? I mean, you get to play a little bit of the campaign, right?
Right.
What do you mean?
A little bit.
Is it? How? What? Not,
As in like an hour of it.
oh really? So it's not a hell of a lot. It's enough to give you a taste of it, though. I guess. I suppose you're not going to give away the whole game for free. But can you play? I mean, what else can you do? I don't suppose adventure mode would be open. What if you need to finish
As
the game?
far as I remembered, you could do any class you want. However, you couldn't really play with other people that much. So they limited you on that, on making parties and stuff. You couldn't join a clan. You could only go up to the very first boss, and then you would have to stop. You could only level up to, what was it, 15?
Yeah, 60. I think the original was maybe. So you can't. What? You can level up all that way.
Yeah, after you get to level 15, it stops you. Say, please buy our game.
Ah, okay. Oh, that's fair enough. I mean, it is just a demo, I suppose. But in terms of being able to test it out to see if it works on your machine or something, it's kind of handy, I suppose. All right, now, you can see here, by the way, press M to open the waypoint map. I'm actually done, so if I wanted to, I could go back. You see there's a big tick there. I've done that. I can actually go back now and map in and heal up and stuff, which we're going to do in just 1 minute. Before I do that, Kyle Ice, hello to you, Kyle. Nice to see you there in the Twitch chat room. I saw you sneaking in there. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming along, by the way. What I'm going to do before this, though, is you can see here is a cursed chest. And whenever you see one of them, that will trigger an event. So let's do that right now. There you go, you can see new event has triggered. And I've got to slay all enemies before the timer ends. So I'm going to go bonkers nuts here. And I did it. And it was that easy. That's so funny. And I'm going to go in here to the Radiant chest. And what did I get? Oh yeah, got some stuff. There we go. Now all I need to do is hit map and then go back to my keep. And I'm going to repair up, hand in my stuff that I don't need. In other words, salvage it and turn it into jewels, all those sort of good things, and then clean myself up and get ready for the next bounty. So that's sort of the cycle of events in Diablo 3 now when you do bounties. You head out, do one, come back here, repair up, get rid of all your crap, basically, and then head out again. You can do that for as many times as you like, up to 5 acts, each with 5 bounties. Now, what I do generally is just salvage everything. These days also, a big change from the early version of Diablo 3 You didn't used to DE or salvage the whites. You do that now because it makes an item called uncommon. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. Common debris, and that is actually a crafting material. So there's no point selling the stuff unless you really want gold. But as you can see here, you make enough gold just by doing these bounties. So yeah. Now that is some new shoes that's better damage, so I'm definitely going to run with them. That though, they're not big enough. Rare shoulders. No, I like my legendary shoulders. So I don't always go for ones that have the slightly better stats, by the way. But looks in this game are controlled by transmogging, and you're going to see that in just 1 minute. So let's have a look at what I look like now. You can see my boots there. They're very fancy. Nice and fancy. Oh my god, Cool Cisco's just got 2 more legendaries. Grats! Woo! That is awesome. Nice one. There's my boots, and of course in this game, like if you like me or like Tiger or Steph or Reggie or Shiv or anyone, it's that age-old thing where, you know, sometimes better gear looks worse. So let's have a look what I look like now with my better gear on. They're blue. So they're still looking cool, but they're blue and they don't match. So there's 2 things you can do in this game. Now firstly, let's make sure that they are better. Yes, they are. So the first thing we can do is that we can head over here, and I've got dye. So this game you can dye things, and by the way, let me pop my crafting materials and jewels in the bank. There we go. So with this dye, this one happens to be called Cloud. You can see I've got blue shoes, my blue suede shoes. If I want, I can right click and dye them, and they are now, there we go, they are now normal. So they've gone back to match my outfit. And there are a whole bunch of different colored dyes you can buy in the game. So there's lots of customization in terms of dyes. Now the other thing you can do is transmogging. So you can see these are transmogged as Sovereign Greave, and that's that little pink icon on there. It's just like transmogging in the middle of WoW. So if we head over here to the transmogger, all you need to do is drop an item in the transmog slot, and then you can choose from any of the styles that you've unlocked throughout the game. So yeah, it's that simple. At the moment, I want Sovereign Greaves. These ones happen to be Sovereign Greaves, so I don't need to do any transmogging. If I wanted to change it, it generally costs about 500 gold, just so you know. There we go. All that I need to do now is DE the item I just got, so that I get some more crafting materials, and then I am done. So it's that simple. So that is what bounties look like in adventure mode, and it is just infinite amounts of fun. And by the way, the dungeons are generated randomly every single time as well, which is neat. Now if you want to do a Nephilim Rift, we're going to do that right now. I'll show you what you need for that. You need a Rift Keystone Fragment. I'm just going to pick up one of those. You get them from completing said bounties and doing dailies and stuff like that. So these come thick and fast. You're never going to be out of them. All you do is head over here to a Nephilim Obelisk, and it says that you need one. And think of this like a mini WoW dungeon with a very hard boss at the end of it, and that's exactly what this is. So we're going to drop a stone in there. You can get greater versions of these as well. This is just a normal one at the moment. I've never done a greater one, and I imagine they'd be very, very hard. By the way, Doc, have you ever done greater rifts in Diablo 3, or have you just stuck with the normal ones at the moment?
I'm still stuck at the normal ones right now.
And they're hard enough, aren't they? I mean, they're a hell of a challenge, to be completely honest. I can't imagine doing a harder one. That would be real rough, especially me. My death counter would absolutely go up. There's no doubt about it. And I see, Doc, by the way, you're running around helping the other. You're on level 11 at the moment. So because you've got a higher level character around my level at the moment, don't you? But you're currently on your slow one? A low one, sorry?
Yes.
Yep, good stuff. And that's a great thing. I mean, are they different classes, or is it the same class?
No, my level 67 is a barbarian.
Right. So you're trying again on a crusader, right? That's what this is.
Yes, crusader.
Now, dying to ask, what do you think of the crusader so far?
Oh, I'm liking it.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty cool.
Yep. Oh, now come on, Diablo, what are you doing? Now, for some reason, Diablo, after the most recent patch, it's not liking me, and it may have just frozen up. Give me a second. It's done this a couple of times recently. Some patches, it's just the same with any games, I guess. It depends on your operating system and all the rest of it. The game just locks up for me. I don't know if you can hear the audio in the background. Oh, it's come back. There we go. It just does a bit of a freeze, and I don't know why. It might be my computer. It might be my connection. Who knows? By the way, congratulations, Cool Cisco. Look at that. There's all the loot. There's the legendaries. This is what I'm talking about here. You can actually go in and see what legendaries. Oh, and you've got 2 legendary helms there. That's hilarious. Wow. And you can see the achievements that they got as well. So it's great to be able to follow the progress of your clan mates. Okay, so put a rift stone in here, accept it, and it will open up. There it is. And all we need to do is click on it. And the object of this is to clear out all...
Embrace your power, and you will survive.
Now these are all random, completely random in terms of the enemies that spawn, the enemy types, and the layout. So these are like, imagine in World of Warcraft Tiger, can you imagine in World of Warcraft if you, every time you went into a dungeon it was a completely different layout and different enemies? I mean, that would be crazy, wouldn't it? Because you normally go...
Yeah, that would be insane.
Would be.
Yeah, well that's what it's like here for these. Every single Nephilim rift is different. Let's see if we can keep this death count at 0, because this is where I'm going to die if anywhere. What happens if we kill the Nephilim rift guardians minions here, and this little thing here is actually a progress bar. It will move from left to right, and at the moment it says 0%. Once it gets to 100%, the Nephilim boss will spawn with all sorts of crazy mechanics, and we have to take it down for fat loot and great rewards. So wish me luck, folks. And like I say, these are the 2 solo things that I do want to do. After I've done this, and hopefully with still a death count of 0, I'm going to hop on a lower level character, and we're going to go do some stuff with the other folks. Now there's 2 bands of players that we've got in Distant World. One of them is below level 10, and I've got a character that's below level 10. And the other one is sitting around the 30 mark, and I think Tiger, the character you're on at the moment, is part of that group. Isn't he about 30? Level 30, something like that?
Yeah, I have a 30 and I also have an 8.
Okay, cool. So you're in both. So I want to do a little bit of low level stuff, and then we'll do a bit of mid 30 stuff so that we can play with you guys. And look at that, I got myself a very special green item there, and that is a blacksmith plan, which teaches me, by the way, these greens, teaches a set. So just like in WoW, you can have armor that are sets, and they get set bonuses. That's there is going to teach my blacksmith to be able to craft a set. So I'm very, very happy about that. That is nice. And of course, that's why we do these Nephilim rifts, because the rewards are infinitely better. Now, the thing is that they are more of a challenge than adventure mode. So, fair warning. Fair warning is all I'll say. Now, Shiv, I'm just, while we run through this, I'm looking in the Twitch chat room there, and you've said something very interesting there, and that is, do you want to know what's more scary? That is that Amadeus is coming on... What? Is he coming to see you? Is it this Sunday that you're going to get him into
this
the
Sunday.
US?
In 2 days, he's coming to the US, and in a week time, it's our wedding.
Oh my lord, so that's this weekend. That has come around so fast. Unbelievable.
You're telling me we don't even have our wedding license yet?
Oh my lord. Well, look, I mean, if he's going to be here in a couple of days, that means he's going to be stepping on an aeroplane very, very soon. Doesn't it take a good at least 24 hours?
8-9 hours, and we are very nervous because of what happened to me last summer. We're hoping fate does not repeat itself. We're praying that it doesn't.
Of course, and all of our fingers and toes are crossed for you as well on that front. By the way, we've got ourselves Kagra, Crippler of Princess. You can see I've got myself... Oh, my health has gone down there. Please, please, please don't let me ever have to increase the death counter here in Diablo. I'm going to be so upset. I'm activating this here. This is my Akrat's champion, which hopefully means that I can... Yeah, there we go. I was able... A bit of a cheat there. I was able to take him down. What that does is that increases my size. I've got to get rid of this guy because he reanimates the dead. So until he dies, he's going to keep resummoning all these other enemies. In fact, there's another one. Oh my god. There's 3 of them. Oh god. Anyway, what that does is that increases my damage by 35% and my resource regeneration as well. So that's a very handy ability that when you're on a boss. Come here, you. Come here. Look at this. Nasty. He just keeps running away. Fallen Farmer. It's time for the Condemn, I think, and Taunt as well. Now, the Taunt that I've built here, the build I've got for my Taunt, not only taunts them, but it also puts a debuff on them. And if you hover over it, you can see here, my Taunt means that their attack speed is reduced by 50%, and their movement is slowed by 80%. So it's not just a Taunt. Now, if you ever have had a long fight and you don't know whether there's anything on the ground, hold Alt. Hold Alt. And that's how it works. Now, Steph is saying my death counter reset, Sambo. No, it's per game. It's per game. So I know that in Hearthstone it's up at 8 or 9 or whatever, and in Heroes of the Storm I think it's 2, but here it is 0 in Diablo 3. Now, by the way, the death counter will reset every weekend. What was that?
I could fix that death count.
No, thank you, Yorick. No, don't you... Shush.
I'll invite you to my game.
Yeah, no thanks.
Hey,
No
that'd be a
thanks.
good idea.
Well, that's the other good point. Thank you, Yorick. Could you explain to us? Because a lot of people say, oh, we can't run with you. There's too much of a disparity between our levels and blah, blah, blah. That's not the case anymore. Diablo 3 never used to scale enemies. Tell us, Yorick, how it works now with the most recent patches. What happens if a bunch of us go into a instance or an adventure mode or whatever, and one of us is level 30 and one of us is level 45? How does it work?
Well, generally, it's still the same as it was in 1.0 or vanilla. Monsters get stronger the more people you have in there naturally.
Right.
But generally, the host's level of level 45, say the higher level is the host, the monsters scale to his level. So therefore, if I went in there as a level 40, your monsters would be scaled not only to hard mode, plus the amount of people we have, but they'd also be scaled to your level 60.
Right, so
which would be insane for me.
So from my perspective, that would be a living nightmare, wouldn't it?
If I was to join, I think they would still be level 60, even if I was to join at my level 67.
Right, okay. So what it means though is it's about choice, isn't it? I mean, you can choose to take that challenge on. By the way, look at that huge big AoE there. That was my condemn at work. Works really well when you've got a whole bunch of mobs like this, low-level mobs. Sucks them all in there, and you just go to town on them. It just explodes them all. But Yorick, I mean, it makes a difference because it means you can decide. You can pick the sort of challenge you're after. So you can either decide to carry a whole bunch of people through, or you can join someone of a higher level and on hard mode to give yourself a real challenge. Right? It just depends what you feel like.
Yeah, and it also provides a very unique leveling experience because before in vanilla, you get to be an overpowered person and playing on the hardest difficulty, and the monsters just don't change. They're just easy, squishy, whatever.
Right.
Now, since they level with you, you have a very competitive leveling system, and it's actually more fun.
Yes, and fun is the word. Fun is definitely the word. And I think Diablo needed that because it wasn't as much fun prior to those changes. Here's another boss down here, little mini boss, and I've been walled in there. These walls are awful. Where'd he go? There he is. Hate Monger.
If you want some help, I'll join you.
What's that, sorry?
If you want some help, I'd be more than happy to go in there on my own.
Well, thank you very much. Oh no, I'm stuck in amongst the orbs. No. No, I have to prove to myself in this one, Yorick, that I can survive and have a neutral death counter. Now, those orbs on the ground are nasty. They're nasty. You may have seen them. They come in two forms. They either come as little lasers that sort of swing around, or they come as balls like that. Either way, you must avoid them because they just strip your health back something chronic.
Watch out for the reflection of those guys.
Oh yeah, cool.
Okay, I know about Diablo 3.
What's that, Shiv?
The difficulty level of Diablo 3, it's not just like you sit there and you ping the monster. No, throw stuff at you, you gotta dodge stuff.
Yeah.
I just love the difficulty of Diablo 3.
Same here, because it's not, oh, there we go, look at that, level 61, just demonstrating how fast it is to level up in this game, by the way. And I'm solo, I'm not getting carried here. This is level appropriate stuff, so it gives you an idea of how quick it really is, and you won't spend too long at a low level in this game. But Shiv makes an absolutely fantastic and valid point there, whereas a lot of RPGs, action RPGs, their idea of difficulty is just to give a boss 50 gabillion hit points and just have it stand there, and it takes you half an hour to beat it down. Look at what's going on here. There's telegraphing on the ground I have to keep away from. There's fire on the ground that I have to keep away from. There are mobs around the outside that are putting debuffs on me. I mean, Shiv, it's, for all intents and purposes, it's a World of Warcraft instance boss, isn't it? That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, it is. I kind of wish 14 would learn from that a little bit. I mean, don't get me wrong, some of the boss fights in 14 are really evil, but they always end up being predictable. And in Diablo 3, you don't know what that boss is going to do, because I remember Diablo 2, Diablo himself pulled some trick moves that you're like, I never saw that in a walkthrough guide.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you didn't do that last time I fought you.
And that's the other good
Yeah,
point.
it's like you...
No, you're absolutely right.
The combinations are great in this. Like, I see the one that you're fighting now, even though the stream's a little bit behind.
Okay.
Of the you got Molten, Frozen.
Yep. And it's
See,
never
that
the
would
same
be definitely
twice.
if they froze you and you're stuck there, and you killed it, but there are molten cores blowing up, and you could still end up dying.
Exactly, and that's why you got to be so careful. And that has happened to me so many times, where I've got frozen on the ground, and just, you know, there's nothing you can do. And out of potions, because your potions have a cooldown. You can see here they've got a cooldown of 30 seconds, which doesn't sound like long, but it's a lifetime when you're playing this game. So, like the guys say, it is not only the layout of the dungeons here that we're looking at that are random every time, but it's also the makeup of the mobs and also what those mobs do. Yes, they have of spells and mechanics that they pull from, but you can never guarantee what you're going to get. So very interesting. Let's have a look at the chat room here quickly. Harvest Moon Crazed is saying, if it makes you feel better, I've died like 5 times while playing this, and it was all between when I started to play until now. Be right back. Oh, poor Harvest, she's died a lot. So there you go. And Shiv is, oh, are you installing D3 now?
Yes, I'm installing the original, but I still need the dang expansion.
I'll buy it for you as a wedding gift.
What? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Live on our stream. And by the way, these streams will end up on YouTube, so they're not just a once-off happening. This is going to be going down in history on the Sambo NZ channel. They're going to stay there. You do realise what you just said, Yorick?
I'll buy both of them. I saw that Alan review.
So let me get this straight.
Did you play?
As a wedding gift, hang on, let me just check my mumble. That is Yorick I'm talking to, isn't it?
This is Yorick.
Let's just stop here for a moment and reflect on this. Have you just, in front of everyone watching and everyone watching from the future on YouTube, wait a minute, let me kill this skeletal. How dare you, Skeletal Ranger, interrupt what we're just about to talk about here, which is a lovely gesture, typical of our community here, by the way, not surprising at all. There we go. Let's see if we can get some peace and quiet for a minute. Let's just recap this. You are going to buy Shiv the expansion to Diablo 3 as a wedding gift. Did I hear that right?
You heard correct.
Well, I think that deserves a round of applause. Shiv, how lucky are you? How amazing
I'm
is
actually
that?
blushing. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, I think for once you've caught Shiv off guard. And for that, Yorick, I love you forever.
That's hard to do.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just sitting here because I want to savor this. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to have a sip of my cup of tea as I savor this moment of Shiv being on the back foot. Let me just well in this for a moment. Hang on. Oh, that feels good. Oh, that feels so good. Once in a lifetime opportunity. In all seriousness though, that is a very generous gift, and to be honest, you don't need, well look, you tell me, Yorick, I don't reckon you absolutely need Reaper of Souls to have a good time in Diablo 3, but having said that, if you've got Reaper of Souls, oh boy, is that a whole new level of entertainment. Is that something you reckon is right?
Yes, considering you still have access to adventure mode, you can't use Crusader or any of the Reaper of Souls content, but you will still have access to adventure mode and do all that good bounties, Nephilim rifts, and all that good stuff.
There you go. So you now, Shiv, lucky you, because of the gift, are going to have access to all of that stuff. And by the way, there's an expectation that comes with that you join us on a future live show and come along and bash some skulls with us. Deal?
Deal.
Deal, she says. Well, I think it's amazing. How very generous of you, Yorick, and congratulations to you, Shiv. Mercam, hello there, Mercam. I'm doing what you asked there. Hi, Mercam. Showing you my skill page. That is my build, but I can go one better than that, and I can actually show you my... There we go. That is the build. If you have a look in the chat room there, that is my build online. So if you want to figure out what I'm running, it is a Condemn build, which is really tailored
It's a fun build.
For late game. Yeah, it is a really fun build. It's hard when you're not level 70, to be completely honest, because there's a couple of things that you can't use. And also right now, if you ever look at my shield, I do not have the Condemn shield. If you have the Condemn shield, it means that you have the cooldown of Condemn set to 0 seconds. And that just completely makes a Condemn build. I don't have that just yet, unfortunately. So there we are. By the way, look at that. Ashley has earned the season achievement called In the Mountains. Explore all the areas of the height. Even I don't have that one there. Rats. And again, this is why we love being in the clan, just so we can say congratulations to people.
On that note, earlier on New Leveling, I noticed you said that you were leveling pretty fast as a single player. To encourage multiplayer, they implemented the system before Reapers came out, where you gain extra experience and gold and better loot chance if you're playing with multiple people.
Right, so you're rewarded for hooking up with folks, right?
Yes.
Yeah, actually they do that in Heroes. All these orbs are terrible as well. They do that in Heroes of the Storm. There are a couple of bonuses, in fact, over on Heroes of the Storm. One of them is a weekend bonus, believe it or not. So if you play on the weekends, you get extra XP. And then there's another one as well. And look, by the way, this is a typical example of all sorts of mechanics going on. I'm being frozen here.
Tiger.
Yeah, and then being zapped with... Ow, being frozen, then zapped with lightning, and they've got the orbs on the ground. Look at that. This is actually really hard. I'm just going to concentrate. I'm frozen again, and I'm also being life drained as well. And you can see they're placing these orbs exactly where I'm frozen. So I'm having to be a little bit deft on my feet, and also avoid the frozen things on the ground. At the same time, I need to kill these guys, so I'm going to right click and condemn, hopefully suck them all in. There they go. And just managed to get my way out of that one. Oh, come here. So this is playing into exactly what Shiv was talking about, which is that it's not just a spank and tank thing. And by the way, I did that all without my power pile on there, which is attacks do 400% damage. So I did that vanilla style. I did that old school. I think that's good of me. So there you go.
I applaud you.
Thank you very much. Now let's have a look at Tiger. Gee, I was just going to give them a napkin with my autograph on it for a wedding gift, but I can't find the right shade of pink. And Yorica said, yeah, I think that beats my gift. I don't know how... Where's my autographed napkin? Is all I want to say. You've been to Australia...
Are you getting married?
Well,
There you go.
okay, fine, whatever. Beside the point. The thing is that Tiger's been out here twice, and she's never left me an autographed napkin. Hello?
I gave you a $1 bill.
You know
American
what?
dollar bill.
Do you know what? I still have that, actually. I still kept that $1 bill. So there you go. Sentimental.
And I gave you a Yeti. Come on.
Yeah,
I made you adopt a Yeti.
Yeti is here. Where do I want to go? Oh, do I want to go down there? I think so. Down into the descent. I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, by the way, guys, Doc or Yorick, you might know this. It doesn't matter what level we go into when we're in a Nephilim Rift. It all counts, doesn't it, in terms of killing the minions? Don't forget.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
It's all the same.
Yeah, we're in a Rift. Yeah, okay. Condemn. This is a tough one too. I was reading up about the design philosophy behind this particular area in here. Now, when I say this particular area, it's random. So, ew, look at all that. Ew, ew, ew. There are all the worms inside his guts. That's disgusting. This is random, but these areas here that are very narrow, you may not think about it when you're just watching, but they completely change the dynamics and tactics of the fight. Because you can oh, and I've got to move, you can see that, very easily get trapped, because you can't run away. Because these enemies will block you and surround you, and you've got nowhere to run. So you've got to be very careful about your positioning. So... again, just trying to sort of extol all the virtues of this. I think a lot of people think that Diablo 3 is just about running around and clicking on things and mindlessly killing them. Well, you can do that in some areas, but once you start getting to this sort of stuff, you actually have to think about it, and it is a challenge, and it's welcome too, because we all like stretching our brains a little bit. And in my case, stretching my little brains a bit. And there we go. Now you can see here, by the way, we're nearly getting there. I am 81% of the way through the Nephilim Rift Guardians minions here. There's an emerald on the ground there. Once I have got it to 100%, prepare thine selves, because it's going to spawn the Nephilim boss. And this could be where I get my death count to go up to 1, unfortunately. So we will soon find out. We're up to 86%. So we're nearly there. Got my little horsey there talented so that it leaves a fiery dot all over the ground. Damage over time. Kane 100 is saying, do I only play Smite? No. No, I don't. Or do I play any Smite? No, I don't. In fact, if you have a look, look, I keep getting invited to the beta. I will say that. And I'm tempted to, because... you know, look, I don't like League of Legends. Sorry, let me rephrase that. I like League of Legends as a game. Oh, let me out. See, they wall you in here. It's nasty. I like League... oh, and here come the orbs now. Oh, my God. Will you just die? I like League of Legends as a concept and a game. I love the artwork in it. I love the idea of a MOBA. As all of you guys know, one thing I loathe about League of Legends is the hideous, horrible community. Smite, I keep getting invited to their beta, and I'm tempted because it looks like a cool little MOBA, but I'm not sure what their community is like. The thing is though, what has basically sealed the deal for me in terms of MOBAs is Heroes of the Storm. So I'm playing a lot of Heroes of the Storm here in Blizzard Land, and it is my cup of tea exactly. Because there are no items, and because there is no individual... Oh, look at that, corpse cleanup. Got myself a kill 1000 undead in Act 3 of a season. Again, that's a seasonal... By the way, only season-specific achievement there, so I'm very proud about that. Heroes of the Storm, your team levels up. You don't level up individually, and it just means that you don't get the feeding, you don't get that toxicity in the game because the whole team is leveling up. It is so brilliant, such a simple, brilliant idea to cut down on the amount of butt heads in the game, to put it mildly. And there we go, there goes the Condemned doing its job. Now I've got to get out of here because I'm stuck, and now I'm getting walled in as well. Oh, just managed to slip out of those walls. You can see they were trying to trap me in there, and the poison is laid down. This is what I mean about these narrow passages here. Oh, thank God they disappeared. This could be bad. You can see my health is down to half. And unfortunately for me, the Rift Guardian has spawned right here. It is Erathon. This is the worst possible place I could ever imagine for a Rift Guardian to spawn. I am boxed in here. Look at that on the ground. We've got poison going on down there. There's frozen stuff. We've got orbs all around the place, and there is trash mobs coming in left, right, and centre that are being spawned in by the Rift Guardian himself. I've only got him down about 10%. This is going to be one of those epic battles, and this is what I love about Nigo. Get out of the way, Sambo. Get out of the way. It was a poison AoE going on there, and thankfully they have dropped some orbs on the ground, and I'm going to stay away from this guy because you can see he's got this debuff going on. Meanwhile, these guys at the side here are also having a go at me. Alright, oh, there goes the green on the ground. You always look for those telegraphs on the ground to give you some kind of clue as to what is going on. And that's the other thing, these fights might be difficult, but Yorick, is it a fair statement to make that the fights are fair? Like if you make a mistake or die in Diablo 3, it's more likely going to be your mistake than some kind of cheap mechanic from the game. Do you agree with that statement?
No.
No.
I have killed people that have molten core on them, and then that are the minions, so they're dying, and their molten core is going to explode. I run away, and then the main boss of that, the leader of that group, uses a vortex and pulls me back into the molten core, and I die. So no, I have lost multiple hardcore characters that way.
Too funny. And of course, yes, that's one way of looking at it. Not fair. But I guess the answer to that, of course, is to be aware of your surroundings. Not that I would survive in that situation, by the way, but you know, that all depends on your build too. I mean, quite often you have items or abilities that allow you to be shielded from movement effects, and I guess for those sort of bosses, that is what you'd equip and make sure you've got going on. And that's the great thing about the builds in Diablo 3, by the way, and I won't open them right now, but you can change them at any time, and it does depend on what you're doing. So, you know, this build I'm rocking right now, it's not permanent, and I don't have to go and pay money to change it. I can literally just open up, we'll do it quickly now while I'm around the back here, just open up this, click on one of them, and choose a different one, different rune, different anything. It's free, and you can do it at absolutely any time, pretty much, except, I think, when you're in combat, Yorick. I don't think you can do it when you're in combat.
I'm sorry, I wasn't looking. I was sending Shiv her gift.
Oh, good. Oh, very nice. My question was, I don't think you can change skills while you're in combat, can you? I don't think so.
No.
No, there you go. And Ashley in the Twitch channel is saying, I will take my leave now. Have fun, everyone. Thanks for the streams. Our pleasure, Ashley.
Hold
Thank
up.
you for coming along.
Whoa. Wait.
What's going on,
Yorick?
Huh?
Yorick, really?
Yes, really.
Oh my god.
Are you going to share with us or what? And by the way, there we go. We have just finished the Nephilim Rift, except my bags are unfortunately full, so I'm going to have to... How funny is that? My bags
That's
are full.
not a surprise.
Yeah, whatever. And I got myself a whole bunch of really nice marquise, emeralds, and topaz and stuff. I'm just going to quickly hearth back to town and empty my bags and then come back here and get my loot. While we do that, what's going on, Shiv, in the background?
So, I just checked my email as my heart just stops for a moment. He got me the digital deluxe edition.
No way! No way! You are a very, very, very lucky pumpkin. That is awesome, Yorick. You're very generous. Congratulations!
You said pumpkin.
Yep, I know. I'm calling her a lucky. Well, it's Halloween, so we're going to call her a lucky pumpkin. What? How awesome is that? Do you know what that means, Shiv? That means that you get these crazy wings and a whole bunch of stuff. I think you get specialized banners and sigils and all sorts of stuff. Isn't that right, Yorick? I think is a whole bunch.
You
of
will
things.
get the Valor Wings and 2 Transmogs that are unique to the Digital Deluxe Editions.
Oh, that's right. The Transmogs are amazing, Shiv. You are going to love those. Like, you can't get them anywhere else in the game outside of the Digital Deluxe Edition. So you are one lucky thing. I'll tell you right now.
Well, Yorick, thank you so much. I wasn't... Wow. I'm speechless.
Hey, this is awesome. Can we, again, just sort of linger in this moment where Shiv is speechless? I'm really liking this. Thanks, Yorick.
Something you'll never accomplish.
Yeah, exactly. It is worth the money. It is worth the price of admission on your behalf. I'll tell you about that. Oh, seriously, that is worth it. But you are one lucky thing. So congratulations, Shiv.
Oh, speaking about money, Blizzard is going to hear from me about what they did with my Heroes of the Storm.
Why? What did they do with your Heroes of the Storm?
They decided... You remember when I bought Arthas, right?
Yeah, I bought some stuff as well.
Yeah, well, apparently the bundle I bought them with, they've done away with.
Okay, they did, no, they did announce that, if you log back in, since it's redone, that bundle that you pre-purchased should be there for you to purchase, but only for a short time, and they credited you the money to your Blizzard account. I read that too, because I had bought a bundle.
Yep,
and
say
I gotta grab it then.
Yep.
The bundles will be there for a short period of time, but you need to go ahead and rebuy them.
Yep.
Okay, so I might need to log into Heroes of the Storm now.
You do need to, and of course it's changed a lot as well, and I got confused by that, but there is a balance, basically. You've got a BattleNet balance, I guess, is the easiest way of saying that. So, yeah, Yorick's exactly right. You definitely didn't get ripped off. There's no doubt about it. Harvest Moon Craze is saying, bye Ashley, you didn't die yet. Full bag Sambo, thanks Reggie. Sir, full bags a lot. Thanks Tiger.
You're welcome.
Oh dear. And Shiv is saying, I love Heroes of the Storm. Yeah, I love Heroes of the Storm as well, by the way, Shivy. Okay, let's see. What's Cool Cisco asking there? Sorry, I didn't see. Does anyone... How do I get the wings? Does anyone know? Yep, it is Collector's Edition. Here we go. You can also get them also from the Digital... CE as well, so you can get that right now just by going onto their store. Now, because I finished a Nephilim Rift here, what I can do is speak with Auric and get some rewards.
Excellent.
Shiv, just in case if it doesn't let you install and you need a CD key, they gave me that code. I think that might be it.
Oh, I've got it.
Okay.
You're a very lucky woman. Okay, there we go. Event complete. You can see I got a bunch of XP and a bunch of gold as well. That rift will close. That is it, folks. That is how you do a Nephilim Rift. A whole ton of fun. And like Shiv was saying before, and like Yorick was saying, it is not just spank and tank. You definitely need to keep aware of your surroundings. So look, that'll do for now on my high level. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the game on this character. And all we need to do now is hop over to one of my other characters, because I want to play a game with, and by the way, switching a hero is easy as this. Okay, so you just choose which one you want. Let's have a look and see who we've got on Distant World. Who's actually online? There's 9 members online. I want to do a nice middle range one, I think, for a start. So Tiger, where are you? No, you're on your... Tiger, you've got...
I can switch.
Yeah,
so
so...
on my 30?
Also, yeah,
are you doing seasonal or regular?
No, this will be regular. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that's a problem, isn't it? Because I don't have any other seasonal characters. Damn it. Excuse me. So, because all you guys...
Well, I don't have a low level... I don't have a mid-range seasonal, so that's what I was wondering.
Okay, yeah, neither do I. All these guys here, like Frozen, Dundle, Democrates, Cool Cisco, all their mid-levels are seasonal. So that's a bummer. Okay, Tiger, do you have...
Well, I have 58.
What have you got that's not
that's
seasonal?
Too high.
What for? On normal? You're saying you got a 58 non-seasonal character? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, 58 non-seasonal. Otherwise, I've got a 17, 11, 5, I think.
Okay, I think Harvest and all the rest of them are seasonal. I never thought of that bummer. Okay, well, look, what I'm going to have to do is load up my Wizard, which is level 63 non-seasonal. And if you don't mind, Tiger, can I invite you on your non-seasonal 60-odd whatever you've got? I think that's right.
Yeah, I have a 64.
Yep, let's do that. So just if you guys are watching the stream and you're here, if you have my Frozen. Yep, join us, Frozen. Frozen, that's fine. Frozen.
What level?
Perfect. He is Frozen's non-seasonal is 53. Tiger's is 64. I'm going to invite you to the party, Tiger.
I've got a 60.
Yep, that's probably perfect as well. And where's Frozen? Where's Frozen? So Frozen, hop on your 53. That is absolutely perfect because I'm level 63. So this is good. 63 for me, 64 for Tiger. These are not seasonal. This is my Wizard, by the way, so you guys really haven't seen my Wizard. Cool Cisco has got the digital edition. Nice one there. Do you just have to have it in your inventory? Cool. You use the item, then put... Oh, no, it's party. What am I saying? Hang on. Clan.
That's a cool offhand. It's a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's neat. You use the item, then just put it in your stash. There we go. Alright, so let's go back to the clan. This is the other reason why we like having a clan, so we can draw on people. Frozen, where are you? There we go. Frozen, invite to party. And they are level 53, Paragon 131. There we go. And I think...
I'm online. I'm just trying to decide which one to use.
Yeah, I actually submitted a asking for invite to clan.
Oh, have you? Oh, good stuff. Okay, let me find you. In fact, this is how it comes up on our end, folks. There we go. Clan join requests pending 1. And there's Shiveria. Welcome to
I accepted it for.
Oh, you got it. You got it just ahead. There you go. Welcome, Shiv. Welcome to the clan, Shiv. Yay!
Yay!
Nice one. By the way, in this game, you can either do /C or /P. So if I want to say hi to the party, it's just like, well, /P, hi all, and there's party chat. So it's really, really cool. Okay, so whereabouts are you, Yorick? Yorick, what character is your, where are you? I'm trying to find you in here. What's the name of your character? Your non-seasonal character.
Hold on. I'm not even on him yet. I'm just trying to decide which one.
Oh, you've got choice? Good lord.
I've got like 4 level 60s that I haven't leveled up.
Wow.
Wow.
Alright, I'm ready.
Okay. Sure can. And by the way, Mercam has asked, can I join your clan? Yep, you sure can. And Shiva said anyone can join. There are no level restrictions or anything like that. So come along and join us. Okay, so where are you in the list? Are you in our clan? Oh, yep, Yorick. There you are, 60.
Yeah.
Yep, there we go. View profile, invite to party. Nice and easy. Cool Cisco is saying, do I get the wings in the later acts? Oh, yeah. Because a lot of people ask, how do you get them? Because they don't just don't they appear? Where do they appear? They appear in your
which wings?
The digital deluxe edition wings. They
will appear as a mail item in your the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. You'll see a little little envelope. You just click on that and you can accept rewards.
Right. There you go. That's if there are wings in the digital deluxe version. I can't remember if they actually have them or not. I've got the actual collector's edition, so yeah. But look at this
for Repo Souls, digital deluxe has the Valor rings.
Oh, it does. There you go. Yes, good. Okay, because someone has said no, you don't get them. Unfortunately, no, they're a collector's item. So let's just correct them there. Reaper of...
At least I got mine through that.
Yeah, Souls CE has wings. There we go. Alright folks, so now you can see we've got ourselves a nice little lineup here. Look at those warriors. We've got, who have we got here? We've got Frozen, and Frozen is playing on, oopsie, we can right click here, view profile, view achievements. Is there a nice easy way of telling what class it is? I guess it's just the portrait, isn't it? Anyway, they are a monk by the looks of things. There's me as a wizard.
Oh wow.
Yep, looks like Tiger is a, is that your demon hunter, Tiger?
Yeah, I haven't played this one in a while. I hope I remember how.
Yeah, nice. Well, I haven't played my wizard for a while either, so it's going to be interesting. And, oh my god, Yorick. Let's go in and have a look at your character here. What the hell? Is it a barbarian?
Yes.
Okay, let's see if we can find you down here. There you are. Look at that. Wow. What an amazing looking character that is. That is so cool. Jeez. Look at the face. That is awesome. Alright, well, we all look pretty intimidating if you ask me. So I think we are ready to rock and roll. Let's start the game. Lord knows what we're going to do. Now, for you guys who are watching along from home, then this will be the last run that we do till the end of the stream. If you're watching on the YouTube video, thanks for watching, and please subscribe to our channel. Just want to go to the chat room here quickly. Kane100 is saying, I was in Smite from the start and I watched it go to hell. As soon as it's easy to get in, all the trolls and bad elements of other communities flooded in to check things out but never leave. It's sad how it affects the game overall. You know what, Kane? Let me type Kane100. It is indeed very sad. That's terrible. Thanks for letting me know, by the way, because I've been tempted to have a look at Smite, but yeah, Heroes of the Storm will do it for me, I think.
Yeah, it never used to. I was there from the start as well. It was an awesome community. There were some funny moments, but then it's actually technically not in beta anymore.
Oh,
it's technically live. Anyone can go in now.
Ah, okay.
And
I didn't know that. So they've opened it right up, have they?
Yeah, all the and the references is if you're bad at that, go back to League.
Oh,
so
dear.
They're a little bit worse in my opinion.
Oh dear. It's a shame, eh? MOBAs just are awful. By the way, if you'd like to see my character, here it is. So as Yorick said, I'm kind of, my offhand weapon is a Rubik's Cube, I suppose. Crazy looking outfits that are in this game. So if you like if you like customizing your character, Diablo 3 actually has a lot of it. In fact, Steph brought up a good point, which is that she didn't like the fact that you can't customize your character's face. It doesn't matter, you can't see it ever. What you can do is completely customize your look of your character's armor and stuff and their weapons through the transmogging and the dyeing system, so it's definitely worth it. So there we go. Alright, well, I guess what we'll do, by the way, we are on expert here, just letting you guys know. I hope that's okay. So once everyone...
No pressure.
No pressure at all. I can say to the party, is everyone ready? And there we go. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a couple of bounties. So Tiger, you can see there we are. We're all at the Survivors Enclave. What I want you to do is you get to choose, Tiger, out of 2 acts. So don't worry about what they are, but you just choose a number. Do we want to do Act 5 or Act 4? Up to you.
Let's do 4.
Okay, so 4 it is, and we're going to do the first bounty over there, which is the Gardens of Hope, first tier. Off we go, and of course, because of the banner system, these guys, if they aren't listening or don't know where I am, they can just click on my banner and come straight here, which is nice and easy. So we'll wait for them. Now, I have to get used to what my abilities are. Hang on a second. Give me a sec. I've got a Frost Nova. I've got a Blizzard. I've got... Oh, I need my Familiar out. That's my... By the way, if you're wondering what my Familiar is, it's that little familiar that follows me around and does damage, which is really cool. Archon turns me into a superhuman being, and that is really awesome for boss fights. I've got my magic missiles, which are these, and then on my right click I've got Disintegrate, which is my double beams of lasers, and I love them so much. Now, what about you, Tiger? Are you sort of getting familiar with your character again?
Yeah, forgotten a lot.
And look at this, Arietti Clock is saying, hey, something's wrong, oh my god, look at it on up. I know, right? Something's bound to go wrong very, very shortly, I am sure of that, so don't you worry about it. Hey there, Cool Cisco. Now, one thing I noticed, Tigerhawk Rosebud, you've got wings. Did Red Bull give you those, or have you got the collector's edition as well?
I don't think I got the collector's edition, but
you must have got the digital.
I got the Reaper of Souls.
Oh, you got
yeah,
Reaper
I got the digital.
Yeah, that'd be why.
Yeah.
That'd be why. Very cool. All right, now who are we missing here? We've got Tiger, we've got Frozen, Yorick. Where are you? Are you around here?
Setting my skills really quick.
Oh, no problem. In fact, you know what? I'm going to go and have a look at mine as well. Just make sure I've got the right runes on. Disintegrate. Which rune do I have? Increases the width of the beam. Yep, I like that one. Magic missile splits 3 missiles each. Yep, I like that. Got my Frost Nova, reduce the cooldown and increase the freeze duration. Yep, that's good. Blizzard here, reduce the casting cost. Yep, I like that because I like casting lots of Blizzard. And yes, it's the same as in every other Blizzard game. Got my Familiar here, which does 10% additional damage. What else can I do here? The Familiar's projectiles explode on impact, deal. Oh, I might try that one. Cannoneer. This is the great thing about this game, folks, is you can just try these different builds. So my Familiar at the moment is just giving me a 10% extra increased damage buff. If I want, I can set it to this AoE cannon ability. So I'm going to give that a go. Why not? And then my Archon, Combustion. An explosion erupts when I transform, dealing 3,500 weapon damage. Yeah, I definitely want that. What's improved? Archon. Yeah, no, that'll do. That'll do nicely. And grats there to Dundalzan, who has got Mind on the metal. So they've been teaching their blacksmiths recipes. Let's go, grats. Whoops, I'm in party chat. Grats done. Well done. Well done, done. Yeah. Anyway, so Tiger, our little thing that we have to do here, as you can see, our objectives are to cleanse the cursed shrine. Now, no idea where that is because, again, it's going to be kind of random, so we'll just have to wait and see. All right, there's everyone's here. Let's do it. Let's go. And of course, there's no right or wrong way to go. We're just going to follow our nose and see what happens. So we'll just head off in this direction, I think. Now, I'm not going to go first. Yorick, you're tanky, I'd imagine.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, I'd imagine you'd be one of the most tankiest out of all of us, surely.
Trying out a whirlwind thing, but if you want me to switch to tank, I can switch to tank.
Oh no, look, no, it's fine, it's fine. And Frozen is medic. Medic. Gosh, you know what? I'm so used to playing a Crusader. I've got to get used to staying back because, of course, Crusader is upfront melee type stuff. Let's do the Blizzard. Do you know what I think? I think that this is where you guys are going to see the death count come up. Unfortunately, because I'm so not used to playing my wizard. Oh my god. Yeah, look at that, I already need healing. Oh my god, I got dragged back in right onto the poison cloud there. Oh god, look at my health and I've got no more. I'm being chased as well. I've got no health potions on cooldown. Let's see if we can get these guys from a distance. Tiger, how are you finding? How long has it been since you played your Demon Hunter?
It's been quite a few months.
Yep, it's been months since I've played this character as well. I am so rusty. Oh my god, look at all this poison and orbs. Everyone, I'm stuck in the poison again. Sorry, we're coming. Now I can res. Here we go, resing Frozen. So if a character dies in your party, you can just res them nice. Oh, it got interrupted then.
Yeah, I'm just getting destroyed here. I'm getting one shot. I'm a little too low for the...
Sorry, and I just clicked on the waypoint. What an absolute idiot. Oh my god, let's go there. Sorry about that, folks. So are you a little too low, eh? What is your level?
I'm 54 now.
I wouldn't have thought that would be too low.
Just hang back for a minute.
Yeah,
I don't have the health to deal with this.
Don't worry about it.
I'm going to swap to a support build, so I'll just sit back here and throw buffs at you guys.
Oh, I like the idea of that too. Look, we're here to have fun, by the way, always. That's our predominant thing. So never, especially in any of my runs, is anyone going to give you crap about your build, by the way. So I don't care what your build is, as long as you're having fun. I don't care if you're dying every 5 seconds, as long as you're having fun. And that's our golden rule here. So don't forget that, of course. Now you can see, by the way, on our map, our mini-map up the top right is where we need to head. That's where the cursed shrine is. So we will head over in that direction. We'll just wait for the other guys. But if you hit tab, of course, you can always see the little circle pinging there. And it's over to the right, so that's where we're going to head. There we go. And welcome back, Doc. Nice to see you back there. And Harvest is saying, I better start watching the stream instead of playing the game then. Oh, yeah, I reckon, because things are going to get dicey, because I've already nearly died twice. So, yeah, things will get interesting. Yay, I'm lost already. What's going on? Is that you, Shiv? Have you gone and got yourself lost? What's happening?
I'm trying to do my quest, and I don't know where to go. So I'm just, like, running around killing zombies.
You know what? There's nothing wrong with that. When you get near your quest, or if the game senses that you have spent an amount of time and haven't found it, it will put a yellow marker on your mini-map in the top right, and also if you hit tab, it will put a yellow ping on the map, just so you know. So it will be there always. Now look at this. I've got a message. We were talking about a message before, and this is how they look. So Yorick, you were saying that you get in-game mail. Here we go, down the bottom left. That's what it looks like. And you can see, here we go. There are my blade wings. So our deepest thanks to you for purchasing the collector's edition of Heart of the Swarm. It just goes to show, I obviously haven't played this game since I got Heart of the Swarm. So I'm going to claim them right now. And
do you have the banner?
I guess I do. Oh no! Now the banner is from Warlords of Draenor, right?
Yes, it's from pre-ordering Warlords of Draenor.
Now here's the thing: I have pre-ordered mine from EB Games, which is the equivalent of GameStop. So they don't give you a code because you've ordered yours online, haven't you? Through Blizzard.
Yes, through Blizzard.
And that's the real bummer. Like, I will get the banner when I get my physical collector's edition, but because I'm getting the collector's edition physically, I don't get the banner yet because there's no pre-order code. So I'm kind of pissed off about that, to be honest. But I will get them obviously when the game releases. So yeah, all is good. Now, if you're wondering what sort of build I've got on this one, guys, this is it's a bit of a nuker. So what I've got here, my abilities are Frost Nova, so I stun them, I then Blizzard them, and then I go nuts with my Lasers. So I'm trying to sort of root them in place like that, and then Blizzard on them, which does a whole bunch of area damage, and then go nuts with the lasers. So technically speaking, it's quite an easy build. But what it means is I'm a nuker and I'm extremely squishy. So let's go and check out the rest of the guys in the party as to what sort of build they're playing with. Now, Tiger, I know it's been a long time since you've played your Demon Hunter, but what's your, without intimately knowing your build perhaps, what's it like to play your character at the moment? So do you step back and do a rain of arrows, or are you sniping enemies, deliberately with one shots? What sort of style of play is it for you, I guess?
I'm trying to do range, but I think you can get up close and do a little bit of melee too.
Oh, so it's a bit of both with the Demon Hunter. I must admit I haven't played a Demon Hunter a lot. Let's see if we can freeze all these enemies. There we go, all frozen, and then we can go to town. The Lasers. And welcome back, Seek. How are you, Seeker? Good to see you there. If you've come at a good time. Yes, thank you. That is awesome because, of course, this is just like WoW, and a lot of people forget this. Someone like Yorick is gathering them all up so that us DPSs, look at that, us DPSs can then do our AoEs and our mass stuns and all the rest of it, and we can just go to town. And that's pure team synergy there. That's what's going on. By the way, also Frozen. And there we go. Bounty is complete. We are done. Let's map back, guys. Let's go straight back now because I want to cream through some bounties. We're going to go back to Bastion Keep. Frozen, of course, is doing his bit by buffing us in the background. And that's a thankless task, except when you're with us, so thank you very much. Now let's just quickly go to the chat room here. I've seen some names appear here. Seeker, hello to you. I did say hello, but a big hello to you. We've got She Plays It that has joined us in the chat room there. Hello, and she says, Arietti, hope your ears have recovered from my stream earlier. If you bought, what?
Mine haven't.
Sambo and his MOBAs, that's right. So what? Oh, so you guys need to fill me in. What happened with Mini Ninja? And hi, She Plays It. Big hello to you. If you've got any voice left, Mini, come and join us in the Mumbles. You're more than welcome to come and join us here. As always, you're always a friend on our live streams. And by the way, look at all my buffs and stuff going on. How cool do I look? Sorry, I've just got to say it. I love characters that have things swirling around them, and that's what my wizard is, without a doubt. So Mini Ninja, get your butt over here to Mumble if you can. If not, tell us in chat, or maybe Yorick can tell us what on earth was going on. Yorick, you might be able to tell us what game was she streaming?
Well, earlier she was streaming Dead Space, and I was watching that.
Oh yeah, Dead Space 1, I was watching that a little bit as well, which is cool. I'm going to get some wings over here. There we go. There's the wings. Oh, and I want to change my icon.
I don't know if she went back to Resident Evil or not, but I know she was a little jumpy in Dead Space.
Just like Sambo will be once they live stream it together. What?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I can't wait for that one.
We'll talk about that in just a minute. By the way, folks, did you know you can right-click on tabs in your stash and choose different icons? I didn't know that till the other day, so very handy if you are organised like me and like to keep things in specific areas. So yeah, just there you go. So by the way, Frozen is saying my router is throwing a hissy fit. If someone else wants to spot, they can wants my spot, they can have it. It's okay, Frozen. No problem. We'll keep playing. Anyway. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. We're not that sort of group. So if you completely DC for 5 minutes, then yeah, maybe we'll find someone else. But in the meantime, don't feel bad and do not worry about it at all. So let's see. What do we got in the chat here? Harvest. I could hear the screaming, says Seek, and I didn't have the stream on. That's how bad it was. Whenever Minnie screamed, I would scream, says Arietti. Oh my god. At one point, says Harvest, I heard her screaming from my hallway and I use a headset. It was wonderful. I jumped a couple of times and oh my god, Minnie's voice must travel. And then Ariette is saying, then when I see what they're screaming about, I scream even more. What the hell? That's probably, says Ariette, I'm not good at scary stuff because I tend to scream with other people who are screaming even though I don't know what they're screaming about. Oh, Ari, that's hilarious. That is absolutely sure, Sambo, I'll scream louder. Will scream louder than me, but then again, I'll be there to protect you, Sambo, or watch you die. For those of you who don't know, Mini Ninja has organised the most hideous event in all known history, and it is a live scream on October the 31st. By the way, can I just get a screenshot of look how awesome we all look. We're amazing. A live scream event with Mini Ninja, aka She Plays It, and me in Dead Space 3 on the night of Friday, October the 31st, US time. That's right. Can you believe it? It is bonkers. It is stark raving mad. I am going to be screaming like a little girl, and Mini Ninja is going to be making fun of me, I am sure. So please put that date in your calendars because we would love to have you along for the ride. Do you know what? I can see that someone's joined us. When did you sneak in the chat room? It's the young Steph. How are you, Steph?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Not too bad. How's that new computer of yours?
It's doing good.
Good. So, are you able to run everything on max settings? That's the main thing.
Greetings, Nephilim.
Yeah. Like I said, I just had to put Diablo on the VSync.
Yep.
But other than that, everything is going good.
VSync is a big thing. I run all of my games on VSync as well. I just, for a start, my eyes are very sensitive and I notice when there's screen tearing, so I have to have games on VSync or it annoys the hell out of me. But also, yeah, performance tends to improve in my situation. Oh, Frozen Winter is here in the chat. Are you there, Frozen? I didn't see you.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, you are there. Sorry, I didn't actually know you were in the Mumble chat. Sorry, I'm not looking in there a lot. So how's your router going? You still with us?
It works fine, and then it just decides to reboot itself. It's kind of odd.
Okay, well, if you don't mind, we're going to head out to Act 2, which is the Gardens of Hope second tier. And
okay.
Just interrupt me. Like, you're on voice, so if you drop, just tell us. It's no problem, because we'll just wait for a second. And if you don't come back, then we'll do something about it, sure. But we're more than happy to wait if you drop off. It's no problem at all. That's how we rock here in Distant World, of course. And Reggie is saying, what time is that in Australia? Reggie, I believe it's Saturday morning, probably around... Oh, do we have to go down there already? What's that? Gardens of Hope first tier. No, we have to be in the second tier. Sorry, silly me.
Over here, Sam.
Yep, sorry. My bad.
It will take me forever to kill these guys.
Yeah, that's alright, because of course you're more tanky, aren't you? Reggie,
yeah,
it's...
My crits are only like 60k.
Okay. Yeah, what is my damage actually? 23k. Reggie, it's Saturday morning our time, so just in case you want to know. So it's perfect for us. So I certainly hope that you'll be able to come along and join us, Reggie, because it'd be great to have you.
He just doesn't want to do it at night. It'll be too scary at night.
Yeah. Well, there is that added bonus. Yes, that's true. Although it'll be nighttime.
He has to turn off all the lights.
Yeah. I will pull all the shades and do whatever I can to make it as scary as possible. But trust me, we won't need the atmosphere. I will just be scared witless anyway. So I wouldn't worry about that. Oh, no, don't die! Oh, I nearly died then. Oh my god, my death counter nearly had to be added to. Oh dear. Boy, am I lucky. Let's get a blizzard going.
Can I get re-invited to the party, please?
Oh, did you drop? No problem.
Yep.
1 sec. Let me get out of harm's way. God, all sorts of rubbish is going on here. Here we go. Where are you? Frozen. Invite to party. Done.
Thank you, sir.
No problem at all. And yeah, look at that. Minnie is saying it'll be nighttime for me. Seeker is saying, I'm sure you'll keep us well informed, Minnie. I don't want to miss it. That's right. Don't know an exact time, says Minnie, until I get my Halloween work schedule, but it might be around midnight or so. There you go. So perfect timing. Midnight on Halloween. Talk about scary. Because I'm just a big girl when it comes to this sort of stuff. I mean, and Dead Space 3, as I understand it, is the least scary of them all. And I will still be scared out of my wits, I can guarantee you that. So yeah, it's going to be a whole ton of fun. It is the live stream. Please put the date in your calendar. Friday, October the 31st. Evening for the US. Oh wow, these guys are tough to kill, aren't they?
They're not beating on you.
No, I know. So thank you for taking a beating on our behalf. So the other thing...
It's only for Tiger.
It's only for Tiger, yeah, nothing to do with me. Guys, you might notice similarities. You know, if you like the aspect of World of Warcraft where you get to join with a bunch of people and run a dungeon, that's exactly what this is like, pretty much. When you get 5 people, you can see here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 people in this party, in the case of Diablo. And we're coordinating and cooperating, running a dungeon and having a bunch of fun and getting lots of epic loot. And to me, that is what gaming is like. That's why I love games like this and World of Warcraft as well. But this is like perpetual dungeon running on the character that you've built up over time. It's tons of fun. Now, speaking of building up a character, let's check in with Shiv. Shiv, what's happening with your Diablo character at the moment? Are you still lost?
Level 9, and I got to a place where I need to be, but yeah, that doesn't say much at the minute because yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just going around killing stuff.
Well, you should.
So you know what this means, Sembo?
What does that mean?
Shiv is now obligated to perform on a live stream.
Oh, I think we agree with that one. Shiv, you've got to do some Diablo live streaming. What do you reckon? Well, we'll let you organise your wedding first, maybe. But other than that...
Well, don't forget about Extra Life coming up.
Oh, Extra Life. Hey, well, you've got a new game for Extra Life. There you go. Diablo 3. Now, you got no excuse. By the way, just received a friend request. It's going. Cisco. Hi, Cisco. Welcome to the friends list. There we go. Now, once again, folks, what I'm doing is I'm throwing out blizzards. I'm throwing out frost novas here, which freeze them in place. And then I am going nuts with the laser. That's how I am rocking here. Cool Cisco is saying, I got my old account back. Woo, well done, because I think you got hacked or you lost it somehow or something. I can't remember. Congratulations. There we go. Harvest Moon Craze is saying first 5 minutes, death count equals 20. You know what? That'll be the death count for me in real life. I will have heart attacks. I will freak out. That'll be what happens actually. Won't be anything to do with the game. There we go. The blizzard, of course, is slowing those enemies. And look at those high-powered lasers just chewing through. There we go. Reached level 64, and the bounty is complete. We are done. It's time for us to map out of here once we get rid of these mobs. And there we go. Well done, guys. That is 2 bounties down. Let's map home, and we are done. Bastion's Keep. Here we come. Reggie... I don't have cupcakes, but I have ice cream. Will that do, says Seeker. Oh, don't you start talking about that. Don't you start talking about food again. Please not. Now, by the way, let's just take a moment to reflect here. Here. Look at that. What does that say? Sambo's death counter equals 0. You know what? To be honest, sadly, I would like to think that's my skill, but it's because we're running with a whole bunch of people who are really good at this. So they're protecting me. It's nothing to do with my skill at all. Tiger... How are you finding the Demon Hunter? Because you've been playing on your wizard a lot, so you know, what's the initial reaction? Do you miss it now, or is it just totally different? What do you reckon?
It takes a little getting used to, but I like the effects on the wizard better. I like the laser beam.
Yeah, I like the laser beam as well. There's
Although
something
I
about it.
do like the Witch Doctor too. I do like that one a lot too.
Yeah, now the Witch Doctor is a class that I haven't played much, and this is the great thing about Diablo, of course. You can go back and play the game on all these different classes, which is neat. But I've never played one, and is that the one with the jar of spiders, if I'm right?
Yes, that is.
Right. So, in other words, there's no way that I'd ever be able to play a Witch Doctor, right?
Oh, I think you get over that. That might actually help you like spiders.
Oh, so you reckon it'd help me get over my arachnophobia? Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
What's this? She plays is saying, yeah, they should stop protecting you.
I have a new ally in my group.
New ally in our group? What's going on there?
Congrats, Tiger.
What happened? Tiger has...
She got an achievement.
Oh, and look at the achievement that you got. It's gotta catch 'em all. Hey, does that mean I can sing the Pokemon song again?
No, that's okay. It's alright.
I've lost touch with the chat. I'm so sorry because I was concentrating on the game there. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I may attempt to join the chat for the live stream. How many cupcakes will you buy me, says Reggie. Oh, I see what's going on. Right, okay. Alright, I will buy you a baker's dozen. One baker's dozen. Oh, what do I hear in the background there? Go away, when you are all horrible! She's throwing spiders at me! Yorick! Oh, get lost! Go away! Oh, I hate you so much right now. Oh, no! I can feel them. I can feel them crawling on my feet.
Reggie, what was that hashtag you did?
Oh, stop it!
We need to get trending.
Oh no, don't. No hashtags trending. Oh, yuck! Ugh. I need to.
What's worse, multiple spiders or those big?
No, the big ones are worse. The big ones are worse.
Oh, I got a picture to send you, Sambo, of a spider I found in my backyard. That thing was huge.
No, do not send it to me. Oh my god. Oh, that was horrible. Oh, yuck. Ew. Sing, Sambo, sing. Okay, do you know what your punishment is? Because Tiger, Tiger got the achievement called. What was it called? Gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch them all.
Yep. So what we have to do is we have to sing. We have to sing the Pokemon theme song now. I'm so sorry. But you see, you're throwing jars of spiders at me. I'm alt-tabbed. I can hear it, but I can't see it. So that's how bad it is. And so you can do...
Spider.
No! Stop!
Bueno.
Stop! Okay, you're all going to be punished. You are all going to be punished something bad, and it starts now. I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them all is my real test. To train them is my cause.
Quick, someone film it.
I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Each Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon, gotta catch them all. You know it's my destiny. I don't know all the words. Pokemon, oh, you're my best friend. In a world we must defend. Pokemon, heart so true. Our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon, gotta catch them all. There you go. Yay! That's what you get.
He's doing that just to drown out the sounds of spiders.
Yeah, stop it with the spiders.
See,
oh my god, I'm
what
gonna
will last
vomit.
longer?
There you go.
What will get more tired? My shift, holding down shift and using the attack button, or him trying to sing all night?
I turned the volume down until he was done.
She turns the volume down. Oh dear, look at that. Oh no, Harvest Moon Praised has said ringtone. Ringtone. No! Oh, look at that. She plays it, says, my ears, they bleed. That's right. Oh dear, oh dear.
Poor Minnie.
Arietti is saying spiders help kill the other annoying insects. You should be appreciative, Sam, but I don't care. Reggie is saying, woohoo, a baker's dozen of cupcakes and full-sized ones, not the mini cupcake. Oh, you drive a hard bargain, Regina J. Lacerda, but okay, deal. If you come and say hello to us on our live stream, definitely a deal. All right, folks, now, I know this is going to be slightly annoying, but what we want to do here, why have the bounties reset? That's weird. Were we doing
it? We moved. They didn't reset.
We moved.
I think.
Did we? Okay, where do we need to go? Where were we? Were we in West March? No, High Heavens. I'm gonna map. Oh, we are there. That's weird. No, I don't understand.
Is it because they left the...
Maybe.
Is it because anybody left the game?
It could be. Could be that. Either way, what we're going to do is we're just going to do one more bounty because we're running out of time here. So one more bounty. So Yorick, you're in the dog. You're in the bad books. You don't get to choose which one because you've been throwing jars of spiders at me, and you're a nasty, nasty man. So you don't get to choose which bounty we do. In fact, you're definitely in the doghouse. I'm going to Frost Nova you in real life, if that makes any sense. So you're frozen.
Okay, but we're in Act 3. The bounties haven't reset. If you look at the map and look at the top thing, it says Act 3. Act 4, our bounties haven't reset. We still have 3 more bounties there.
Oh, so hang on. Where do I travel to then?
Hit M
what are
on your
bounties?
map, and then hit the minus sign to pull up all the acts and go click on Act 4.
Okay, Act 4.
And then we'll go to the next
bounty. I see. There we go. Okay, so Tiger, you get to choose. We've got basically bounty 3, 4, or 5, and it is Hell Rift level 1, which looks amazing because it's all orangey and fiery. Or you've got the Silver Spire 1 or the Silver Spire level 2, which is amazing architecture. So it is your choice, Tiger, because out of everyone that's been here, everyone's been so horrible that even you have come across as being the nicest to me, and you still give me shit. So it's you. It's up to you. You can choose where we go. So is it going to be Hell Rift level 1, Silver Spire level 1, or the Silver Spire level 2? Where are we going?
I say we go to Silver Spire level 2.
Okay, right to the end, and there's a boss there, and look who the boss is! It is none other than Mr. Diablo himself. So this is all Tiger Hawk Rosebud's fault. If my death counter goes
Diablo?
up...
I've got to watch this.
Yeah, I know.
Well, that's if we choose. He's not our bounty boss.
No, he's not, but he will. But he is here. So I think we've got to find him, because this is where my death count may go up. Just saying, it may go up. But how awesome does it look in here?
Shinies!
Oh, shinies!
Big shiny. Oh.
Oh, run.
Taunted.
Oh my lord, look at this! Okay, so this is nasty, and of course these guys here spew out poison. Already I'm at half health. Oh dear, and managed to...
I got you. I put a shield around you.
Thank you very much. Oh, and again, look out for those telegraphs on the ground. Let's do some Frost Novas and some lasers. It is full on in here now. I think Tiger Hawk, look at this! Look at all that going on the ground there. Oh my god, Tiger Hawk Rosebud could not have picked a harder act for us to do. Thanks, Tiger.
Piece of cake.
That's a piece of cheesecake.
Yeah, we might see the death counter.
I think we're going to see the death counter in this one. Oh, move. Oh my god.
I'm taunting.
Thank you.
Whew. You're taunting, I'm taunting.
Everybody's taunting.
Everywhere, and Sambo is still getting hit.
Yep.
I think that's Sambo's special ability.
Yeah.
Divine Intervention, AoE taunt from Sambo. Everyone wants to kill Sambo.
Oh, those
I can't move, guys.
Nasty. Yeah, by the way, if the chat... I don't know if anyone's chatting recently, but I think it crashed for me, so I haven't seen any chat in the last couple of minutes, so apologies if you've asked me a question and I haven't responded. It's not because I'm a jerk, it's because it's crashed probably. Anyway, can someone actually... Oh!
Can someone read your chat? Right now they're talking about, let's see, Seeker just realized he had Dead Space 3. Harvest was saying that they should play with Sambo Mini.
Does someone want to actually type something in chat for me? That would be nice. I'm going to test. Oh no, it's not even there. The chat's not even there. Let me refresh that page. And let me see what's going on. I don't know why. Good lord.
Twitch chat's been buggy lately.
Yeah,
Amazon's been fixing
yours
it.
is the only one that's been crashing. There's another guy I watched, his name is LawFS. His chat's been kind of buggy.
Yeah. Oh, here it comes back. Hang on, I'm just going to type test. There we go, back now. Sorry if I missed any... Sorry if I missed that. Here we go.
How fast my character can attack.
Alright, let's do this. Ooh. Hey there, Crib. Thank you. Okay, it's back. It's working. Thanks. At Crib. And thanks. Thank you, Seek. Thank you very much. I thought it was stuck there for a minute. Now, one thing I miss on my mage here is my horsey, my Crusader horsey, because that's a ton of fun and makes getting around the map fast a lot easier as well. Oh,
congratulations!
Yeah, thank you. Got my historian. Thank you. I've actually been wanting that. Read all the following books in Act 4. I've been missing that one, so it's very handy.
Oh, that mob's immune to taunt.
Man. Oh, really? Immune to taunt? I hate mobs. Okay, here we go. Cursed Chest. Here's an event. This will be nuts. Cursed Chest of the Lord of Despair. It is Rakanoth.
Auto crits.
Oh, looks like we're just burning. Look at that tiger. That is awesome. And event complete. Woo! Seriously, Tiger, how much fun is this? Whoa, look out! Yikes! And we can go back and get the chest. Don't forget to open the chest. Get your goodies. Woo! Tiger, how much fun is playing this game with a group? Seriously, come on, you got to admit.
It's a lot of fun.
It's so awesome, isn't it? And especially everyone brings something different. So, of course, we've got Frozen there helping with the taunts and buffing. We've got Yorick doing all the taunting, and you and me in the background here doing the DPS. So you really feel like you're part of a team. It's just awesome fun. I love it. I love this game so
Sambo.
Yes, Shiv? What were you giggling about before?
What Seeker said. He said, actually, we thought you died, Sambo, and that's why you didn't type.
Oh, I can see him in the chat room there. I see how it works. And you thought I was trying to hide it from my death counter, didn't you? No.
I have a lot of friends when you're ready.
You got a lot of what?
Are they spider
Cheating.
On the way.
Friends.
Oh my god! Oh my god! What have you done? Jeez. Woo! Holy moly!
I think he's trying to kill you.
Look at all these bosses everywhere. Good lord.
Needs more loot.
Yeah, it does mean more loot. It is frantic here, folks. This is what Diablo 3. There we go. The bounty is complete. Now, that is it, but we need to do something. We promised that we would try and, especially for Shiv, we promised that we would try and find Diablo. So if we have a look at the map here, we need to open it up. We've got to go all the way down to the... Oh, look out for the telegraph on the ground. Ah! We need to find Diablo, because he's lurking in these halls somewhere. Of course, Diablo being one of the most iconic bosses in Diablo the game, of course, he's the namesake. So we definitely want to find him. How cool is it here in Hell? Tiger, I know you're a serial screenshotter like me. Diablo's a fairly pretty looking game, isn't it? Don't you reckon?
It is. It's surprising. Yeah, I was expecting a lot of like caves, cool dark things. But there's a lot of cool stuff.
Yep.
So, Sambo, I have a question for you.
Sure, what's the question?
Which Diablo artwork do you like better? D1, 2, or 3?
Oh, that's a tough one. I've got to say, in terms of in-game, I mean, it's all pretty, but I'm a fan. Here we go, by the way, folks. This is what a boss battle looks like. It's just like in World of Warcraft. It's literally an instance. I'm just going to let it get down a little bit. I prefer Diablo 2, believe it or not. I like that 2D pixel art sort of style. I love... yeah, Diablo 2 is my favourite, but this is very, very pretty as well. And by the way, Crib17 is saying, why do you thank us? It's we that should thank you for streaming. Let me tell you about that after this boss, because no, absolutely not. Alright, here we go, the Crystal Arch.
Frozen, no taunting.
Here we go, this is it.
Taunting?
My death count.
Don't taunt Sambo.
My death count is on the line here. This is the final boss for us for this live stream today. It is none other than the Lord of Terror himself. It is Diablo. Here we go.
Sure, why not?
This should be interesting.
Diablo the Primeval. Yikes. Okay, let's see if I can freeze him. There we go. Let's get some blizzard going. And some lasers. Now, I'm going to make sure my little buddy's about. Now, I'm going to use my Archon ability, which you guys haven't seen yet. And watch what happens when I spawn it. Boom! Big lot of damage, and then I turn into this floaty thing. I'm going to zoom in and look at it. I am mega powerful with this. It is unbelievably powerful, and I'm nearly dead.
Bad guy's doing laps.
Oh god, look at my health! Look at my health! Oh, thank God.
So, Yorick, how's it going?
Oh, Yorick.
It's going pretty good.
Oh, you guys are... You're mean.
probably step in, otherwise I'm going to be here for the next 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my
Wow,
god.
Diablo looks a lot better.
Yeah, he does. He looks amazing in this expansion.
But oh god, this is more of a pain.
What happened?
Here we go.
You died.
I don't know.
What happened? No!
Oh, death counter gotta go up.
Oh, we might get moved to a different instance, I think. And then we get moved back, maybe?
That's right, we are now in the Realm of Terror, so this is very much like a World of Warcraft boss fight, and I'm nearly dead again! Oh my god! This is terrible. So hard. Whee! But it's so much fun as well. Tiger, you're... Listen to him. Really gotta be careful. Your crossbow's like a machine gun there, Tiger. Incredible.
I know.
Yeah, I just heard it.